Fuzzy Wingman. I'm back for more Kill Team First Edition. I'm playing some Terror Tactics, getting some Deathguard back in here. Alright. Let's make sure there's no... Oh, I should read if there's any objectives. Alright. Playing Terror Tactics. That's trying to get off the board. And also just murder. So we'll see how the Deathguard do. First, we see as the advantage. That's 9, 8. And obviously the dice are pretty close. This is going to be Deathguard? Yeah, that's Deathguard. I had been thinking that before I started, and that these were going to be Militarum, so we'll stick with that. Militarum. Deathguards and Militarum can choose their deployment zone. I actually don't mind starting here, because as they go about, yeah, this is kind of open and allows for defense, but they can try to sneak around. You know, there's like a space right here for a guardsman to sneak right by. Alright, right, double check the deployment zone since Deathguard gets to deploy first. So they have 9 inches in and 5 inches away from this edge. Perfect. Pox Walker is pretty much it. Bloop. Throw a lowly guardsman over here. Gonna be like that. Sure, throw another Pox Walker. It's not like these guys are the slowest possible people. You know what? Sure, the Ogryns will go together. Someone melee this way comes. Another guardsman trying to be as close as possible to run over into that little corner. The Plasma Scion will go into reserves. Do that. Pox Scion will go into reserves. This melee dude will be here. Double checking something. Alright, voice of command. It's not like Tempestor can only give it to Tempestor. So, in that case, I'm actually going to deploy the Tempestor to give orders to the guardsmen that are on the field so far. Right? Yeah, that's the best way to kind of guarantee that you still can give orders. This guy who would do great in mutilating some Space Marines or guardsmen. He probably should have chosen one of those targets. Now thinking about, he can, but he can also brutally destroy guardsmen if they come near him. Well, deployment's done. That was nice. Turn 1. Let's just dive in. Bum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Deathguard have the advantage. Let's read what their slow butts got for movement. Cool. I'm just reading some rules to verify. Since it's the whole Plague Marines can advance and not suffer penalties to their rolls, so or even move and not have penalties for their heavy weapons. So basically, heavy and assault weapons are good. This is an assault weapon, so he definitely is going to want to advance kind of thing if he wants to get closer. Pox Walkers are normally 4 inches, so let's advance them. Let's advance this Pox Walker. Almost goes the distance of a normal walk. And this guy will shuffle faster. Okay, he actually shuffles really fast. He's doing the big shuffle. This one will also shuffle along. He's doing a slow shuffle. He's matched to a normal walk speed. So, all you have to do is run, and you'll outpace that one. That one's a slow walker. This one's going to advance. It's melee focus, so why bother? Just 7 inches, so first we'll go 6. And then we'll go 1. This guy, I think, has some weapons, so I'll indicate. Can't shoot, so I don't accidentally go, let's fire his pistol weapon or something. Where's this guy want to go? Bottom. Bottom. Yeah, about there. So it's more making sure if someone gets over there, he can take some shots at them. This guy will advance because that's kind of what he's supposed to do. Go nice 10 inches. So like 9 that way. There we go. Managed to get his way through without interacting with his other models. Alright, this guy's gonna advance. He doesn't take penalty to his shots. If he does that, and also just realize this guy advance. So he can go 9. He'll do probably more like 8, but still, he can be here. He has shots down this corridor, a little bit over there, and over here. So he's actually in a good position for some shooting. As much as he doesn't... See, he's contemplating... Now, he's going to do the tactical choice and sit there. We'll just ready him up. Due to the fact that if he moves forward, Scions can drop here, shoot, survive a turn, and then, because this is the whole run off the edge of the board, they can just be like, whoop, and run right off. So they don't really want that to happen. It's now Guardsman's turn. We're gonna advance this Guardsman. Okay, 3, he's gonna go 9 inches. He advanced. This Ogryn's just going to declare charge on both models. They are just there. So okay, he rolled. This part is cocked, but the 6 inches is going to be enough. Unless he can't fit through here, he can fit through there. So he can. Since he can fit, he just walks right through there and goes Ogryn smash. It's a hard charge, but he's going to go for a charge on this guy as well. Six. Do they want to spend command points on this? You know what? Screw it. They're going to spend a command point on this and re-roll it. Because 6 is below average. You can get exactly the same roll. Well, okay. No need to worry about, hey, mark him. He can't shoot this turn because, well, he can't see anything to shoot. This Guardsman's going to advance. Ooh. Like 4 that way. 6 that way. Still within range. Not within range. We'll keep it like this. And then do they want to drop in some Scions for some shooting? They're considering it. Yeah, they'll spend a command point and drop in the Scions. So it's just 5 inches if I recall. Alright. Now they're blocked from the blight launcher. Comms, I think comms is fully obscured from the blight launcher, but can still give the comms ability to plasma sniper, who at least can see the blight. It's just that they both have that with each other. Top of shooting faces orders. And we're going to do the smart one. Move, move, move. Give it to this model, who immediately advances as if it were the movement phase. Because, Guardsmen could just move the hell off the field like crazy. 6. That makes it a nice swap on 7. Pivot a bit. So now the Guardsman is at least obscured by this, so this guy's lastpistol can't kill. So now he's even more happy that he did that, because now he has a target. But also, he could probably just advance on this guy later. Unless this guy gets the initiative. So we'll have to see who has the initiative. Alright. This guy, which I just jabbed myself with a spiky bit, because that's what happens when you have spiky bits. Plasma pistol is range 12. How much? Zippy on this. He is just exact. So it's within short range. Screw it. He'll overcharge. They got a command point to reroll this, and they haven't rerolled this phase yet. So it's just 4 to hit because of the obscured. Rolls a 3, not going to reroll that. Oh, maybe you should have thrown a blight grenade, but that's okay. Now we go on to non-ready models, and we'll start with him, because he knows as soon as Plaza shoots, he might die, so he's going to shoot now. Oh, cool. I was going to say, it's the Demolitions one, where it's add 1 to the rolls against targets that are obscured, but, it's already going to be 2 to wound anyway. 24-inch range. I mean, obviously he's well within the double tap range. 2 shots. Target is obscured. So 4 is to hit. 1 hit. 2 to wound. Reroll wound rolls of 1. Alright, 8 wounds. AP minus 2, but the Scion has a 6-up save. Which they failed. D3 damage, and it says the damage is 1. Damage says still dead. So there they go. They killed their target. Astro Militarum has no one else who can shoot anything. Now I just need to see if this guy has view. Oh, hell yes he does. Full view too. And I'm pretty positive it's, oh yeah. Well within the, yeah, it's just a regular bolt gun though. So 2 shots, 3's to hit, 1 hit, 3 to wound, wounds, 5-up save, failed it, injury roll. Well, you know what? They haven't spent their reroll for this phase, so they're spending it now. Still got a flesh wound. Alright, I might as well remove shot tokens since... Well, actually... No, I didn't realize this guy actually had a shot. So... And hey, also within double tap range. 2 shots, 4's to hit because obscured. Yep, this guy's arm is blocked by this. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Yeah, now shooting's done. Now we go on to melee. Which is basically this Ogryn coming in to smash. Let's see if the Ogryn does smash. Also, let's see if the Ogryn's specialist. Probably not, actually. Yep. It's just a regular Ogryn coming in for some fun. So it's base 3 attacks. Avalanche of muscle gives him an extra attack. And it's got the Ripper weapon, so alright. 4 attacks, 3s to hit. Duh, targets. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-roll that once I've chosen targets. Both 1 wounds, but they're both gonna have some tough problems. So it's gonna put 3 on him and 1 on the Pox Walker, due to the fact that it really wants to try to kill both models, but it doesn't think it's going to. Alright, so on the Plague Marine, 2 hits. Plague Marine, toughness 5, strength 5, so 4 to wound. 2 wounds at AP -1. Yeah, okay, 2 wounds, AP -1. So 2 4-up saves. Made them both. 1 attack against the Pox Walker. Hits. That wounds. I don't think it's going to be 2, so it's just, yeah, wounds. And the Pox Walker, I'm guessing, just has disgustingly resilient. Yep. So I rolled disgustingly resilient on that. Failed it. So now we roll to see the injury roll. It was a 2. So that's a flesh wound. So the Pox Walker just has a flesh wound. So now Deathguard punches back. Let's do the Pox Walker. Because why not? It's still alive. It's got 2 attacks at 6s to hit because it's got a flesh wound. Actually hits. Strength of 3. So 5 to wound. Doesn't wound. You know this guy. This guy is the guy with the flail? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, that's the flail. He's a combat specialist, so base 2 attacks, 1 extra from being the combat specialist. Bum. Make D3 hit rolls for each time you attack with this weapon. So, well, 3d3 attacks. So that's 3, 5, 6. Okay, so it's going to be 6 attacks on this guy. Jesus. Threes to hit. Death to the False Emperor means 3s, the 6s would generate extra attacks. So far 4 hits. Is there anything else? No, it's wound rolls that I'll get to reroll ones. Add 2 to the strength, so it becomes strength 6. Toughness 5, so 3s to wound, reroll 1s. So that is 4 wounds. AP -2, so they go through. And it has fewer than 4 wounds, so obviously that's going to be an injury roll. 3. They're just going to spend a command point to re-roll that injury roll because they just don't want to be locked in combat. So now it's dead. Three-inch consolidation. Get closer to killing something. Alright. Morale time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guard. 3 are dead and injured, so it's not a break test yet. And this guy definitely has to do a leadership check. That's going to be a fail, but the Voxcaster still allows him to reroll. So failed. And I'm pretty sure Guardsman is not going to be leadership 7. Yeah, even a Scion's not even leadership 7, so yeah. Boop. Probably both the same. But either way, shaken. Because technically this guy has to roll. Does a Pox Walker even have to worry about that? Yes. Yes, they do. Their leadership is 4. And it doesn't say that they just don't even give a care. So 4. I mean, yeah, let's roll it. Passed. Alright, there we go. Both teams go up to 2 command points. Now we see, oh yeah. Round 2. See who has the initiative. Still Deathguard. Let me actually leave my marker this time. He's going to do the smart thing and declare charge on this guardsman. If the guardsman falls back, it has to be technically away from that model. Going this way is not really away because this way is more away from it. So instead, he's just going to overwatch and hope and gets nothing. Deathguard will advance. Right. By technicalities, he was exactly 6 inches away, then now he'll be exactly 1 inch away. So he's in. The guardsman's just gotta survive. Alright, well, first we're going to have this guy declare a charge on this Ogryn. You know, might as well. Ogryn is not going to fall back because it knows that's not really going to do much. Because even if he falls back 3 inches, yes, this guy might not make it, but this guy will go there, which granted won't. Does he want to... He wants to be able to react later, so he'll just accept it. So, Deathguard charge roll, 9. That's going to be enough, because even if he jumps up here, climbs up here first, he can jump down and be with him. You could even do it that way. You know what? I actually kind of want to check on a Plague Marine. Alright. He's actually going to move up. Reason being is he could throw a blight grenade into that guardsman, which will get him potentially more attacks than his bolt gun. Alright. This guy's going to declare charge on there. I'm not going to... Not going to fall back. Would rather try to move to give orders. 5 inches. And also, it's... Knew it probably was going to be caught up anyway. This Pox Walker is actually just going to straight up declare a charge. Because, I might actually get somewhere. The Scion doesn't believe the charge is going to be successful, so we'll just overwatch because free shots and get nothing. And now we see if this Pox Walker rolls something insane. No. They'll still spend a command point to reroll that because they haven't spent that this phase and might as well try to get something better than 5. And get 7, which is average and still like double the damn thing's advance. You know, like walking. It's got 4-inch movement and just went 7 inches. So, you know, it's not bad. It's like rolling a 3 on an advance roll. And this one's going to advance. So, for 4. Yeah, look at that. It's as if they're blocking in the Scion. Yep, just going in to get some more shots on the Scion. This Pox Walker is just... You know what? Move 4 inches there. This guy's grenade doesn't go off properly, then the Pox Walker is just going to declare a charge. I think the Deathguard have it this time. The Astra Militarum, the only thing that can move is the comms. He's just gonna... You know what? No, not gonna ready up. I'm gonna fall back there, have some shots at this one. You know, at least try to kill something without being killed. Alright, so we go on to shooting phase. Starting with Deathguard, so we'll just throw a blight grenade. So let's just see how many shots. D6 shots. 4, that's better. 3s to hit. All 3 hit. Strength 3 versus toughness 3, so 4s to wound, but reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. That's 3 wounds. At AP 0. So 3 5-up saves for that guardsman, but it hasn't had a very good saves. Failed 2 of them, so, you know, ouch. Damage 1, so injury roll says dead. Kill him with a grenade. Cool, now the Scion just does a double tap into the Pox Walker. And doesn't even hit. Oh, jeez. Alright, melee time starting with Deathguard for everything. So, you know what? I'll just start with whoever I have up first. Flail of Corruption. So that's this one. And that one's got 3 attacks because of the combat specialist. But we do 3d6, d3 attacks for each attack. So 3, you know what? 6 again. 6 attacks. 3s to hit. 6s generate more attacks, but that's okay. 3 hits at strength 6, so 2s to wound. Reroll 1s. Reroll the 1. Alright. 2 wounds at AP -2. So 2 6-up saves for this Tempestor, and we failed them both. It's just damage 1. That's all it takes to go through and get an injury roll, which... Do they want to reroll that? Screw it, they'll spend their final command point and reroll for this phase. Just to reroll this injury roll to get dead, because now that's dead. And that's the leader. 3-inch consolidation would probably have to be towards that guy, because that's the closest, so he will not consolidate, because he'd rather start trying to go for this model, since he expects this one will be dead shortly. So let's see who I have up next. The Plague Champion. Pile in. Boop. Got 2 attacks base. Using the Power Fist. So 2 attacks, forced to hit. Don't need to reroll the 1. Strength 8, so obviously 2 to wound. So that's through. AP -3, so it clearly goes through. D3 damage. That's on edge. 1 damage, still enough to go for an injury roll. Still enough to kill it. Oh my god, by technicalities. I don't even know. I'm going to say this one. So 3 inches that way. I mean, at this point, I don't fully care because this one's probably about to just murder the Ogryn. Because now we go that one next, don't we? Yep, it has the Bubotic Axe and the Mace of Contagion. And we'll screw it. We'll just do the Mace of Contagion with its attacks. So 2 attacks base, 1 extra attack because it's the Zealot. So there we go. 3 attacks, all on the Ogryn. Must subtract 1 from the hit rolls. So it's going to be 4s to hit. 6s obviously generate extra attacks. Oh! He's using the play thing that actually failed miserably. Whoopsies! And now, if the Ogryn Bonehead can fight back, what do you know? He actually lived. 4 attacks base. It doesn't get the avalanche of muscle, but it is the expert fighter, so since the combat specialist, so it gets 5 attacks still. 5 attacks, 3s to hit. 3 hits. Strength 5 versus toughness 5, so 4s to wound. That one's definitely on the edge. Alright. 1 wound at AP -1, so 1 4-up save. Saved it. So they both, one whiffed, the other just hit hard and got nothing. So that's that phase. Do the guard break? Yes, they do. They very much break. Because that break test was going to be rough. And it's one of those missions where if there's an unbroken team, you automatically fail. Which is going to be okay because this Deathguard was going to win by victory points anyway. Because they get a victory point for every model they killed, which is basically they're the only ones that got kills. And at this point, this guy could advance off the board. Like, let's see here. He would roll 2, which means he would only be able to go 7. So he'd be right there. But that's end of round 3. So end of round 4, off the board. So they would get 2 victory points for that kind of thing. You know, basically, the Deathguard can keep racking up the points. Astra Militarum was screwed. Honestly, as much as I was like, ooh, let's have some fun with some Ogryns and try some of the silliness, this was a terrible list for Astra Militarum. I have Boltguns to build at some point, but that's at some point. But that was a really quick and easy defeat for that. So, have a fabulous day, everybody.